What's going on, champs and jambets? It's FireMonkey here, still feeling sick, but a little bit better, so hopefully this video is more energetic or whatever else. But I do want to talk about Winterfest 2023 now that all of the rewards can officially be claimed. As you can see right here, I've claimed all of them, but if you're someone who may have missed a day or something, you have until January 2nd or 4th at 9 AM Eastern time to log into the game and claim all 14 rewards or any rewards you missed at the exact same time. So you have a little bit of a wee leeway to actually go ahead and claim these, especially if you're someone who might be on vacation or something like that. But the final reward has been the bedside Nander back bling right here, which was originally added to the files back in Chapter 3, Season 3. Now, when this was originally added, I thought it was related to slumber, just because, it's a bedside themed cosmetic. It's kind of like a nightlight in some ways, and it has the same little shape pattern going on, similar to what we had on the normal slumber skin, but it has a little bit of some differences, right? You still kind of got the crescent banana. I assume on slumber that's just moons or whatever, but it was something that I felt was a perfect combo for this skin right here, back when it got leaked so many chapters ago. However, of course, now it's been released in the game and we're able to actually enjoy it. But in terms of all of the free rewards, I want to talk about it. So we got 2 free skins, 2 free back blings, one of the back blings actually having a special, Fortnite crew variant that was like a golden thing, 1 emoticon, which was the GG Chilled emoticon, which was added to the files like a chapter ago. We had a contrail, we had 2 banner icons, 2 gliders. One of the gliders had a skin associated with it, which if we go over here, for example, and find it, we can go ahead and kind of talk about it, right? So for example, this glider right here, the Elite Servo, had a golden version of the archetype skin added to the files as well to kind of be sold in the item shop or something like that for us to purchase to kind of go with that glider. But there's no item shop, images or assets or anything else, so no one knows how you're supposed to actually get that skin unless Epic Games decided to scrap it. Other than that though, we also got ourselves 2 wraps, and that's pretty much it, right? A total of 14 rewards, 15 if you go ahead and do your Winterfest quest, which I'll be honest, I've been kind of slacking off on, in order to get this pickaxe right here, which is of course the Snow Globe Smasher. In terms of Winterfest this year, in my opinion, in some ways it's kind of lazy compared to what we got in previous years. I don't want to complain too hard because I'm like, oh, they removed the cabin or anything. We still technically had the cabin, right? This is your cabin right here in the actual quest menu, and that isn't the actual part that I really have to complain about or anything like that. The main issue I have with Winterfest 2023 is just kind of how it's been executed, because for example, one of the actual modes here being Ship It Express, which was something that I had heard about and I was kind of hyped for when I first looked in the files for it. I didn't play it until today because when it released there were so many bugs for the first day or two where people are able to get guns in the mode, and that just made it unfun, right? So I didn't want to touch it at all, but now that it's finally been fixed and everything, it is a pretty enjoyable experience and I've been having a lot of fun actually playing this. But it was something where the execution of this new mode and everything else in the files was kind of scuffed to the point where I wasn't even interested in playing Winterfest originally. And I mean, even if you look at the quest right here, I still have to place festive snow creatures. I still have to do all of these quests right here, so just land in the snowy region in different matches. I have a lot of stuff I still have to do that I simply haven't focused on because I haven't had a real reason to play Battle Royale recently, especially with all the brand new modes and everything. Because for example, if we look back at Winterfest 2022, there was a lot of interesting things they were doing, right? They made it so if you played 5 different matches with friends, or I guess you played with 5 different friends on your friends list during Winterfest 2022, you got a free curling iron emote, right? They had a lot of special abilities going on or whatever else. They had the Winterfest cabin, they had an actual video trailer for the mode, and they had a lot of cool stuff in previous years, whereas nowadays it feels like, hey, you get the quest menu and that's all you get, right? I mean, they could have even made some Winterfest quests related to playing Fortnite Festival or something, because one of the free rewards for Fortnite Festival, or I guess not Fortnite Festival, but Winterfest, was a music pack that also works as a jam track in that mode. They could have had a whole entire, thing that was like, play the music pack or whatever in Fortnite Festival to earn some of that XP or whatnot. Why didn't they decide, hey, we have these new modes, why shouldn't we use these, right? Why did they decide to go specifically Battle Royale only during a time when you have so many crazy experiences like Rocket Racing, Lego Fortnite, and Festival Main Stage all there at the exact same time for you to enjoy? It just doesn't really make too much sense to me. And I mean, not only that, but in the files there's a lot of winter Christmas themed skins or whatever, more just focused on the winter theme instead of specifically Christmas time, but none of those have been sold in the item shop, right? We've released every single one of the daily gift free rewards or whatever before we've gotten V-Buck cosmetics that are brand new in the files added to the shop. We've only gotten collabs and real money bundles during this time that are brand new, right? And it just feels so odd during this, right? It just feels like, yeah, sure, maybe the shops are scheduled ahead of times or whatever, but on Christmas Day, the shop didn't really even feel too Christmassy themed. It just feels so odd seeing how they're doing all this type of stuff and how we didn't even get a trailer or anything this time around, right? Because I mean, if we look at last year, right, we had a back bling that I didn't really care too much about for Winterfest, which was the Chilalalama, which is a reactive back bling and actually has itself a special little effect, right? I mean, if you look at the back bling right here, I think this was a bonus for being a part of the Fortnite crew, right? You got yourself a complete back bling for free, right? And it was sure a little bit of a variant here or whatever else, but if we go ahead and type Winterfest 2022, you can see that it was just another version of a free one people are able to obtain. It just kind of had more of a special theme going on with it. However, this time around, instead of getting a reactive back bling or anything like that for Winterfest, especially for being a part of the Fortnite crew, what you get is a variant that doesn't really make too much sense to me. You get the glorious gift blade, right, in this golden version right here, and I'm like, what skin could you really use this on in the gold version, right? You know, cool, we have a gold version of a back bling because we're in the Fortnite crew, but if we even go to like a holiday boxy or whatever, right, it just doesn't really, if the locker wants to work with me here, it doesn't really match, right? You know, in some ways, sure, you could have the Christmas little back bling there or whatever else and you kind of enjoy it that way, but it just doesn't really seem to have anything that really would fit with it. Like if we go with like sled ready guff, does it work? Maybe. It just feels so odd to be there, right? Maybe if you try doing like a Midas combo or something, you can get it to work in a nice way, you know, because it matches the whole entire gold aesthetic, but at the same time, it's like, it just feels like this was kind of a last minute cosmetic creation that Epic Games could have put more thought into or whatever else. But at the same time, you know, I don't want to be like, Epic Games sucks, I hate this, I can't believe they would do this, because at the end of the day, did I still play the event? Yes, I still played it here and there. You know, I played mostly, you know, the other modes like Lego Fortnite, but I still did play the event. I still claimed the free rewards and everything, and at the end of the day, they're free rewards that include two main skins. It just feels like if you compare it to 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, all that type of stuff, it feels like every single Winterfest we get, they end up doing a little bit less and a little bit less, and it just kind of feels like, what's going to happen for 2024? Are we even going to have this daily gift system anymore, or is it going to be something where it's just quests for like one free cosmetic reward like this? I just don't know, right? It just feels a little odd to me, but maybe I'm just being a little bit of a boomer about the whole situation, so I'd love to hear your comments down below. What do you think about Winterfest 2023? I think regardless of all the quests and everything, regardless of how much I'm like, I don't really like it, I do gotta admit that now that everything's kind of been patched up and fixed, the Ship It Express mode is a lot of fun, and I hope that they do bring more LTMs back in the near future. But of course, as you can see by the actual player count right here, which is 7.2k, I'm not for sure if that's something they're going to really focus on, because even stuff like Fortnite Festival or Rocket Racing or Lego Fortnite have more players by, you know, like 3 to 4 times compared to what we have for Ship It Express. So until next time, I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video, and I'll catch you a little bit later with another upload. Peace out.